Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be ranking Ninja in Project Smash. Depending on how much point it has in the end, determines how good it is. Example, 7 out of 10. Anyway, let's get into it starting with a move showcase. So, boom! There was a light showcase of the moves. I personally think they lack creativity, but it is a ninja, and you can't do too much with that. So I gave it 1 bonus point. 6 out of 10 points for this round. Now it's time to see how good his mobility is. I will be jumping off the map and getting back up. First attempt. Second attempt. Third attempt decided to go farther than lower. So honestly, his mobility is okay, I guess. It has average speed and stuff, so isn't too good. But I think what makes its mobility better is some of its moves make you go farther, you could say. Like Ghost Strike, which is a slash and dash move. Or if you want, you can use Bomb Toss for transportation. His moves are actually pretty good for recovering when knocked off the map. Recovering is just traveling back when knocked off, which this actually brings Ninja's points up by quite a bit. So in conclusion, I think I would say Ninja gets a solid 8 out of 10 points for mobility. It could be better, could be worse, but let's move on to ranking his damage. Next up is Ninja's damage. I personally say his damage is pretty solid, especially for a starting character. So I do think his M1s are pretty good for doing 3% damage each hit. His stun is not the best though, I would say. Next is Whirlwind Slash. I think this move is pretty great for knocking enemies off, but its damage is pretty underwhelming. Then there's Ghost Strike, which damage ain't too bad, and it's good for transportation. The move does 11% damage, and is blockable, which is a downside. Next is Firecrackers, which damage is 5%, or in other words, pretty bad. But what makes it good is its stun and combo potential. It's great for starting combos, and makes Ghost Strike a 2 seconds cooldown right after use. And last but not least is Bomb Toss. Bomb Toss is easily the best move in Ninja's moveset. The move is unblockable, and will usually launch players off the map if they are above 120%. So in easy words, this is probably the best D-tier move easy diff. But yep, that's the damage, and his damage is, it's underwhelming. I think the only reason why it's slightly better is because Bomb Toss is GOAT, and second, he has short cooldowns. But overall, the damage, I personally think is going to have to be a 7 out of 10 points. Now, this final ranking is going to be design. Many people are going to think this is bias, but I may just roll with it and see how it goes. First up is the sword design. I think it's pretty well done. The sword looks absolutely fantastic, and his M1s look amazing. Whoever designed this did a great job. And then Whirlwind Slash, oh hi. Alright, enough of the glazing. This move is pretty alright. I mean, the VFX are good, the animation is so good. Then we got Ghost Strike. 2 words, it's mid. Then Firework Crackers, blah blah blah. I mean, I love VFX, so this might be my favorite. Bomb Toss is nice too, I guess. But overall, the designs of the moves and the VFX and stuff are pretty bland. It lacks creativity, but you gotta give it to them because a ninja only has a katana. But anyway, design is a 6 out of 10 points. Well, Ninja gets a 27 out of 40 points, which is pretty bad. I think Ninja could be better with a move rework because the moves aren't too creative. I would also add Kanai's because he is a ninja and buff his speed by a little bit. Anyway, guys, subscribe and bye.